let's get this out of the way right now. This is going to sting a little bit, but trust me, it's the kind of sting you need. The kind that wakes you up and makes you realize that, yeah, you've been coasting through life on autopilot for far too long. The kind that makes you sit up straight and think, wow, I've really wasted a lot of time, haven't I? And that's okay, because this is where the change happens. This video is the wake up call you needed, the one you've been ignoring for years. Now imagine this. It's a regular morning. You're waking up like a zombie, because let's be real, that's how most mornings feel. Grabbing your phone without even thinking about it. You scroll through your notifications, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole shebang. And bam, there it is. Your birthday wishes flooding in from every corner of the internet. Cute, right? But then it hits you like a ton of bricks. You're 30 years old. 30. That's the age where people start expecting you to have it all figured out. 30 is when people expect you to be settled in your career, your personal life, your finances, all the big adult things. But guess what? Most of us have no idea what we're doing by 30. I sure didn't. In fact, I spent a good portion of my 20s wasting time, procrastinating, living in denial, and convincing myself that one day things would magically fall into place. Spoiler alert, they didn't. But here's where you're lucky. You've stumbled upon this video, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the life lessons I wish someone had told me when I was your age. Lessons I had to learn the hard way. You don't need to waste another decade like I did. You don't need to spend the next 10, 20, or even 30 years trying to figure it all out. I've condensed these lessons into 10 simple, straightforward truths. Trust me, if you apply them, your life will start changing immediately. So, let's dive into the 10 life lessons that will save you from decades of unnecessary struggle. These are the truths that, if you can learn them now, will make all the difference. And you'll be thanking me later when you look back and realize you started applying these lessons before you hit 30. Let's start with the biggest one, the hardest pill to swallow. No one is coming to save you. Seriously. I spent way too many years thinking that life would hand me a golden ticket. I thought someone, a mentor, a boss, a mysterious benefactor, would show up and hand me success on a silver platter. All I had to do was wait for my moment. Well, here's the cold hard truth. That moment never came. The big break never happened. The perfect opportunity never materialized. Here's a game changer. Your thoughts shape your reality. I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. Your thoughts aren't just random passing ideas. They are the driving force behind everything you do. I used to wake up and immediately start telling myself how much I hated my job or how I would never be able to achieve my goals. I thought it was just self-awareness, but all it did was reinforce the negative belief that I wasn't capable of more. Here's the kicker. What you think, you create. If you constantly tell yourself you're not good enough, your brain will go out of its way to find evidence that supports that. The same goes for success. If you tell yourself, I'm capable of achieving great things, your brain will start noticing opportunities that align with that belief. It's not magic, it's mindset. Changing my thoughts about myself changed my life. I stopped saying, I'm not good enough, and started saying, I am capable of learning and growing. That one simple shift made all the difference. I started seeing opportunities where I'd once seen obstacles. I started taking risks that I had avoided before. My mindset didn't just change my thinking, it changed my entire approach to life. So, if you want to change your reality, start with your thoughts. Focus on the positive. Start telling yourself that you can do it, that you are worthy of success, and watch your world start shifting. The truth is, you are your own hero. I wish I'd realized this sooner. If you're waiting around for someone to come and make your dreams come true, you're wasting precious time. Success is not something that happens to you. It's something you create. The sooner you realize this, the sooner you'll stop waiting for miracles. You'll stop waiting for the perfect moment or for life to just fall into place. You are the one who has to take action. You are the one who has to go out there and grab life by the horns. I spent way too much time waiting for permission to succeed. I thought I had to earn my success through validation from others. But you know what? It's your life. You don't need anyone's permission to go after what you want. The sooner you stop waiting for someone else to change your circumstances and take charge yourself, the sooner you'll start seeing results. This is one I'm still working on. Perfection doesn't exist. I spent years waiting for the perfect time to do everything. I thought I needed the perfect business plan, the perfect body, the perfect everything before I could start. And guess what? I didn't start anything. If you keep waiting for the stars to align, you'll never get anywhere. You'll be stuck in a loop of excuses and one day thinking, one day I'll start my business. One day I'll go to the gym. One day I'll write that book. That one day never comes. The perfect time doesn't exist. You have to create it. I wish I had understood this sooner. I wish I had started even when I didn't feel ready. The secret is simple. Start anyway. Start with what you have. Start small. Start messy. Just start. The sooner you get over the idea that you need to be perfect, the sooner you'll start making real progress. Let's be honest here. Motivation is overrated. We all love it when motivation strikes. Those days when you feel unstoppable, like you can take on the world. But the truth is, motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes, and when it's gone, you're left scrambling. So, what do you rely on when motivation disappears? Discipline. Discipline is what keeps you going when you don't feel like it. It's the consistency, the daily grind, the commitment to showing up even when you don't feel like it. Motivation can get you started, but it's discipline that gets you across the finish line. When I first started trying to get in shape, I was highly motivated. I worked out every day, ate clean, felt great, but motivation fizzled out, and soon I was skipping workouts and eating pizza. The difference between me and the people who actually stick to their goals? Discipline. I realized that if I wanted to achieve anything, I had to build habits that didn't rely on motivation. And let me tell you, discipline is way more powerful than motivation. Success isn't about making huge, sweeping changes all at once. It's about taking small, consistent steps toward your goal. I used to think that in order to achieve anything meaningful, I had to make big moves. I thought that starting small meant I wasn't serious enough or wasn't working hard enough. But the truth is, small steps lead to big results. I started reading a little bit every day. I began exercising just 10 minutes a day. And guess what? It added up. Over time, those little steps turned into huge changes. Instead of waiting for a big breakthrough, I focused on making consistent progress every single day. And before I knew it, I had accomplished more than I ever thought possible. So stop thinking you need to make huge changes all at once. Start small, keep going, and you'll be amazed at how far you can go. Small progress is still progress, and it will eventually lead you to the success you're looking for. Here's something that's going to sting. Failure is inevitable. You will fail at some point, maybe more than once. But that doesn't mean it's the end. Far from it. Failure is your best teacher. Every single successful person has failed at least once. In fact, some of the most successful people in the world have failed repeatedly. But instead of letting it defeat them, they used their failures as lessons. They learned from their mistakes, adjusted, and tried again. I used to fear failure. I thought it meant I wasn't good enough, or that I was just destined to be mediocre. But the reality is, failure is part of the process. It's a stepping stone to success. So don't fear it, embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward. This one is key. Your habits determine your future. Every small thing you do each day adds up. Whether you realize it or not, your habits shape who you are and where you're going. Want to change your life? Change your habits. Want to be healthier? Start eating better, even if it's just a little bit at a time. Want to be smarter? Read every day, even if it's just for 10 minutes. The key is consistency. You don't have to do everything all at once, but if you keep showing up every day, making small improvements, it will add up. Time is the one thing you can't get back. You can waste money and make it back. You can lose friends and make new ones. But once time is gone, it's gone forever. So stop wasting it. Think about how much time you spend on things that don't matter. Scrolling through social media, watching random YouTube videos, procrastinating. Your time is precious. Make it count. Success isn't instant. There's no magic formula or secret trick. Success is about consistent effort over time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. If you're looking for a quick fix, you're in for a rude awakening. Finally, let's get this straight. There is no perfect time. If you wait for the stars to align, you'll never start. Start now with what you have. Don't wait for the perfect moment because it's never coming. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and trusting the process. And yes, it takes time. But in the end, it's the consistent effort that will get you to where you want to be. There you go. 10 life lessons I wish I'd learned sooner. They're simple, but they're powerful. If you start applying them today, you'll be amazed at the results. So stop waiting. Start now. Take action, because your future is in your hands. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know which lesson hit home for you. Trust me, you'll thank yourself for starting today.